Hi everyone. In this video, I would like to talk about one of the important topics that we need to know when we are working in the Citrix environment. So Citrix has many products in the market, okay? And at any point in time, if Citrix comes to know that there is some kind of vulnerability with any of the Citrix products, or if some user of any customer comes to know that there is some kind of vulnerability within the Citrix product, so in that case, Citrix would automatically look into that particular issue and try to solve it as soon as possible and try to push some kind of updates like a software update or patches or whatever it is to all the customers who are using those products so that these customers would be safe and secure once they update this firmware or the software on the devices in their Citrix infrastructure. So this issue which happened recently, it's on November 9th, 2021, which was like a few days ago. So this is related to Citrix Application Delivery Controller, Citrix Gateway, and Citrix SD-WAN Edition Appliance Security Update. So the description of the problem goes like this. It says vulnerabilities have been discovered in Citrix Application Delivery Controller, formerly known as Netscaler ADC, Citrix Gateway, formerly known as Netscaler Gateway, and Citrix SD-WAN Edition, models 4000, 4100, 5000, 5100. These vulnerabilities, if exploited, could result in the following security issues. So they found some vulnerabilities in the Citrix products, and if these vulnerabilities get exploited, what happens is it gives access to the system. Okay, so the description is called unauthenticated denial of service. So people who do not have access to the systems can get access forcefully, which is denial of service or DOS attack. If you have heard about DOS attack in cyber security, which is like, you send back-to-back requests to the system so that the system would go to the hung state. Finally, hackers would get control of that particular system or the machine, which is called DOS attack or denial of service. So here it is called unauthenticated denial of service. And the affected products are like Citrix Application Delivery Controller and Citrix Gateway. And if you see here, the criticality is highly critical. Okay. And the second vulnerability is temporary disruption of the management GUI or graphical user interface, Nitro API application programming interface, and RPC communication. Okay, and the affected products are Citrix Application Delivery Controller, Citrix Gateway, Citrix SD-WAN, and the preconditions are like access to Netscaler IP. NSIP means Netscaler IP. SNIP means subnet IP, so which is Netscaler terminologies with management interface access. Okay, so these are the affected devices, and the criticality here is low. But even though the criticality is low, the customers have to take immediate action on it. Otherwise, people who have uh, knowledge on this can easily breach and they can get access to these particular systems. So what Citrix has done is the following supported versions of Citrix ADC and Citrix Gateway are affected by this vulnerability. So Citrix has clearly mentioned the version numbers here, Citrix ADC 13.0, okay, Citrix ADC and Citrix Gateway 12.1. So Citrix has clearly mentioned the devices that are affected. Okay, so these are all the details of the devices that are affected. So, so what happens is in the real-time environment, when Citrix comes to know this, Citrix sends an email to all their customers. Let's say Citrix has like 3,000 customers. So what happens is the moment they come to know about this vulnerability, Citrix is going to send an automatic email to all the customers. Okay, so that customers would see the email and they can take action immediately. So what happens is, so Citrix will also give a solution. Okay, so what customers should do to address these vulnerabilities, customers should follow the upgrade and configuration instructions below. So basically, Citrix is going to push latest firmware update or push latest software update. So customers should automatically download that firmware or download the software and update it on those devices. Once the firmware or the software is updated, then it stays up to date and the vulnerability will be closed. So what Citrix is doing is Citrix is notifying, okay, as I said before, Citrix is notifying customers and channel partners about the potential security issue. As I said before, Citrix is notifying customers and channel partners about the potential security issue. So this article is available from Citrix Knowledge so and so. Okay, so Citrix is going to send this information to all the customers, and customers would see it, and customers would take the downtime. Okay, they cannot simply, you know, do it automatically. So they have to take the downtime like 1 hour or 2 hours, and they would, all these Citrix engineers would come together and they do the activity. So they update the firmware on the secondary device first if the devices are in HA, and then they do it in a primary device. And once the device's firmware is updated, they will do some testing, like they're going to test the application. They make sure whether the users are connecting from the external environment or not, if the portals are working or not. They test all these kind of things. So once that is done, customers will be up to date with the latest version of the Citrix patches or software on their products. Okay, so this is the process. So like even in this year in 2021, there were like some other issues, some other vulnerabilities that Citrix came across, and and Citrix has been informing customers whenever this happens. So if you work in some Citrix environment, so you have to be, very yeah, you have to look for the latest updates, and you have to, if you find some information from someone, or if you come across some article on internet, or if you learn this from others, then you can simply share it with your higher authorities or with your Citrix level 3 team or whoever it is, and they will immediately look into it, and they will take the downtime, and they will push these patches to close this particular vulnerability. Okay, so this is the process that usually companies follow in this Citrix environment. So I really hope that you find this information helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.